Guys, welcome back to another video. Today is something a little different. I drew this a while ago and it's of chappell roan because I love her and her music and she's awesome. And yeah, I made this a while ago, but I felt like sharing it because I'm really proud of it. And honestly, I don't have the motivation to like draw a whole new character. So yeah, we're going to be taking a look into something that I made a while ago and I hope you enjoy. It's basically just going to be me talking about, you know, the art. I'm not going to be going that much into chappell roan because I'm like super new to the fandom. Yes, I'm a new fan. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but I hope you enjoy and let's get started. Yeah, so like I said, I made this a while ago, so my commenting is probably not going to sound very scripted because it's not. I'm literally watching this right now with you and trying to remember what I did. Yeah, I pulled off a picture from Pinterest, which doesn't belong to me, just clearing that up so YouTube does not kill me. I'm really hoping it works like that. Yeah, I pulled it off of Pinterest. I'll probably put it in here. And I really liked the way it looked, and I just felt super inspired, so I thought I would try and draw her. And I'm really happy with the way it came out. Here I started working on the sketch, and I'm just cleaning it up now based on the reference. I added in all these like little wrinkles and stuff to her, you know, gloves or stars or whatever they are, and that was super fun to draw. One thing I do remember is like at the time that I was making this, I was super unsure of if I would actually finish it or not, because I have a tendency to start things because they look super cool, and then I realize that they probably look cool because they're super hard, and then I give up because it's too challenging. And I actually am really proud because I stuck with this one and it ended up looking pretty cool, I think. So yeah, but I wasn't sure definitely if I was going to finish this or not. So I was just kind of trying to, you know, try things out, see what worked, and see if I enjoyed the way that, you know, the piece was going so far. And I ended up really loving it. So yeah, here I started adding in the color to the stars and stuff and like, you know, changing up the arm measurements and whatever so it looks more realistic. I remember really struggling with the microphone because it just, you can see right now, it looks weird, okay? Yeah. Something I really loved though was the shading. I had so much fun working on the shading. It's like my favorite part about this piece. Guessing it's because I haven't really done something like it before. I think this was the first time I was kind of going on with like blocking in the colors and stuff without really, you know, blurring them, if that makes sense. So I was really proud with the way it came out, and I spent like most of my time on this piece on this. Right now I'm working on the face and it looks really bad right now, but I promise I'm trying and it'll get better. Or at least I really hope so, or else I'm probably screwed. Yeah. I really loved working on this, like, in general. I feel like this whole piece was just such a vibe to be, like, working on and knowing that, you know, I made this. And that's something I really love about art in general, too. Just, like, knowing that you made something. It's just a really, like, heartwarming feeling for me. Yeah, I'm starting to add in the face stuff now, like the lips and the eyeshadow and all that stuff. I'm changing up the nose because it looked really weird before, and I'm like moving the face around because, yeah, the proportions were off. I think in this piece I do a ton of like proportion changes and stuff because I mentioned this in like every single one of my videos so far, which, by the way, shameless self plug-in. If you haven't checked those out, you totally should. But yeah, I've mentioned this in 10 of my pieces. I suck. Well, okay, I won't say that because that is not good for an art channel. But yeah, I basically, you know, I'm a new artist, okay? And I feel like anatomy and stuff is something that's so hard for artists, right? And yeah, it was a whirlwind. And I feel like I'm obviously still learning and growing. So it'll be something that'll come later on, I guess. And I'll probably have to work on my anatomy for a while before it looks good. So yeah, my proportions are probably super off right now, so sorry about that. But yeah, hopefully you can look past that and enjoy me trying my best, I guess. But yeah, depressing stuff aside, I started working on the hair and, you know, skin and all the shading here. And I really struggled with the hair, okay? I did not know what to do. I came in here thinking this was going to look like the guts of a pumpkin for Halloween. Like when you're carving it, I'll put a picture. You know what I mean. And it kind of does now that I'm looking back at it. But it kind of looks cool at the same time. Like, it's super duper stylized, you know? So, yeah, that's probably what I'm going to say I was going for. You know, it's just my style, guys, okay? Yeah, I add in these earrings, and I make them kind of see-through. And I haven't done something like this before, so it was super fun for me. I just, you know, I kind of added the colors as if it was meant to be like... It's hard to explain. I did something see-through. I'm proud of myself, okay? That's all you need to know. Yeah. Here I added in a background and I made it all black and stuff, and it's super cool. And oh my god, I just realized the background I chose is the exact same color of the background that I have right now. So enjoy that, because that looks super duper awesome. Yeah. I started coloring in all the other stars here, and they all had this really cool metallic stuff on them. So I was just kind of messing around with trying to make that look somewhat okay. And once you have it on all the stars and stuff and you're distracted by everything else, it looks kind of cool, okay? I'm proud of myself. We're kind of getting near the end of the drawing here. I'm basically just adding in all of the cool metallic stuff to Chappell's clothing and trying to make it look a little cohesive and stuff. I used the same technique. I think I went in with all the, you know, darker colors first on the stars. I started with the middle tones, then added the darks. Then I went in with the lighter ones, added in the highlights and stuff. And I feel like I kind of turned down the opacity on the highlights. Yeah, I don't really remember my strategy. I'm just trying to look at it now and figure out what I did. But yeah, you can probably see what I'm doing too and figure it out. Yeah, I copied all the colors directly, so I didn't have to do any color theory, which was heaven on earth, because colors are horrifying. So, yeah, here she had this little tattoo on her arm, and I kind of scribbled it on at first, but I figured that wouldn't look very good, so I went and traced over it and added in something that I thought looked a little better, and I'm pretty proud with how it looks. Finally, I fixed her microphone. And I added colors to it because it looked really, really weird at first. Okay, you saw that. That doesn't look good. I don't even know what that was. It just doesn't look good. That's not a microphone. Yeah, I add in this cool light stuff here, which I end up removing because it takes away from the simplicity. I don't know about simplicity, but the style, I guess. And I end up removing that. And I spell her name wrong. So, yeah, I fix it. I promise I fix it. But that was only after I sent it to my friend and she told me that I spelled her name wrong. So, yeah, that's super great and I love that. Yeah, like I said, I'm a new fan, okay? But yeah, anyways, I just start adding on the little final details like the rings on her hands, and I think I changed the background up a little and add in the little chaperone heart title thingy. And yeah, that's the end of my drawing. I loved this so much. It was super fun. It was just like a cool place to be, and you know, working on it was awesome. So yeah.